Today I am going to look closely at a little this Lepidagathis forest. This Lepidagathis is a beautiful group of plants, and they have their own type of stark beauty. They occupy these rock surfaces, and then this particular Lepidagathis, though I am not able to pinpoint the species name and all, it is occurring in our Karnataka's laterite areas, and it gets a reddish hue when in certain circumstances. Maybe if it is too rocky and all, it becomes more red. Otherwise it's quite green, like this patch here is quite green there. Then it can be widespread. It has now occupied almost this entire rock is covered with that, with little bit of grasses have come out, and then in the monsoon it spreads like this. New branches come out and it grows sideways like that, and slowly, if it is left undisturbed, it will occupy everything. And a little bit of competition it can survive. If there is too much of other plants, then it gets since it doesn't it kind of goes sideways, it cannot compete that well. I'll show that now, that part. Here that rock is slowly coming downwards and then entering a little crevice, some kind of where water flows, and then there's more soil nutrition here, mud and all, so the grass has come very dense. And then as you come to the edge of this little, this is about some half feet wide, where from the upstream the water flows down when it rains, and then maybe there's some 1 inch of soil may be there, that's all. Here there is no soil. So in this zone between the rock edge and that more grassy area, its growth, this Lepidagathis growth starts slowing down. It can't handle that kind of intense competition. So you can see that here also. This is another edge. These grasses are now trying to go up. This grass also is capable of climbing sideways. This one also can go sideways. So, but this one is taller. So in due course it will shoot up little bit. However, there's one thing about this Lepidagathis, it can handle full summer without rain. This Dakshina Kannada area and all, our Karnataka Western Ghats doesn't get much rain in after the monsoon. So in the dry season there are long spells of months together, there may be no rain, and all those grasses which I just showed, they will all die off. But this Lepidagathis is capable of handling that much of dryness. So as the summer progresses, this Lepidagathis will flower up and all that, and then everything, all these competition will die off. They can't handle that dry season. So, and then also I tried taking a few of these twigs, these new shoots, and then you can grow it. You have to create this kind of atmosphere, and you might have to spray some water and all periodically. So therefore it requires a specialized gardening skills. And also this place is on the verge of getting real estate-ified, so there is no hope for this beautiful patch. And then when something beautiful gets destroyed, it disturbs my mind also. ತುಂಬ ಸಾವಿರಾರು ಉಂಟಪ್ಪ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ನಿಲ್ಲು ಬಾ, ನಿನ್ನನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸ್ತೇನೆ ವಿಡಿಯೋದಲ್ಲಿ. ಹೌದು, ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಅದು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಜಾತಿ. ಯಾಕೆ ನಾಚಿಕೆನಾ? ಆಯ್ತು, ನೀನೇನಾದರೂ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ನನಗೆ ಉಪದ್ರ ಮಾಡಬೇಡ ಈಗ. ನಾಳೆ ಸಿಗು, ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ, ತೋರಿಸಿ ಕೊಡ್ತೇನೆ, ಹೆಸರೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳಿ ಕೊಡ್ತೇನೆ. ಸೊ ಎನಿವೇ I think this place is already on the little about 500 feet away. They started bulldozing, and also this will go, and I thought I must cover this up thoroughly before it vanishes from this spot at least. And when you look at it closely, it's a very beautiful plant. Just see those shapes, the marvelous color combinations, all that. Those stems, pink stems. This is probably it can be hung from balcony gardens if one successfully manages to grow it. But getting these plants also is a big issue. I was very lucky to locate all these plants this year. Otherwise, they are extremely hard to come by. So this is the Lepidagathis, one of the Lepidagathis, and then since this is all for my reference, I might as well do it a little more detail. This is one rock. Then subsequently there is a second rock here, and here it has come very beautifully. It has a little pokey type of leaves, not exactly thorn, but enough to protect itself from some light protection it affords to this plant. And then it goes down like that, and that is the stream flows there. The edge of the stream is laterite rocks are coming, and right at the edge there is more moisture and there's thicker vegetation, so it doesn't do well, though it will be surviving underneath the other plants. And then it will that portion will get revived after the rain stop and all these weeds die off. Like this area, this part it's almost overgrown by this grass, but if you look underneath, this Lepidagathis is there. Then in the edge here it is not there. Then once again it continues over there. So this is the terrain of this particular Lepidagathis, and I hope I did some justice, because I don't know when I'll encounter these plants again after it gets developed. So along with this Lepidagathis, this botanical name and all I have done in my earlier videos. But you see how these plants can coexist. There is some Murdenias are there, and then this one, I forgot the name of this, a very beautiful group of plants. It's hardly some 2 inches. So they're all so harmoniously living together. To get these kind of colors and all, it's very important to come in the twilight hours. Then the full magic of this little plant communities on these rocks can be seen. So this grass is there. That's going to grow a little more now and slowly shrink. These are all seasonal beauties. As soon as the rain stop and all, story will be over for this year. And of course, Lepidagathis will continue. It's very saddening when you realize, the more you study this ecology and environment, it's the most depressing subject. I don't really recommend anyone to go into it, because suddenly you will realize the scale and speed of the destruction that is going on. And once you become aware, everywhere all you'll see is the destruction of species, invasion of alien species, all these habitats gone. People are not seen it, people are not studied it, and general public is blissfully unaware. And so this is a mixed bag. On the one hand, when you go deep into plants and nature, you do get to see some beautiful things. Nature will reveal its stupendous and mind-boggling variety and colors and shapes and everything. And then when you realize that it's all vanishing away, that fills with a kind of sadness also. What we are losing, they have all evolved over millions of years, season after season, monsoon after monsoon, and then all going to vanish in a jiffy. Extremely disturbing thought. So I don't want to end on a depressing note. I know at least some people are now watching all this and seeing these pictures, and they should all take an interest and save all these beautiful plants and the wonderful biodiversity what nature has blessed us. It will be a shame if we allow them to all go without putting up a fair fight to save them.